So how much should your accountant be charging you for their services? Should it be based upon a percentage of your turnover? Should it be based upon the amount of time they spend on your affairs? Or should it be in line with what the accountant down the road is charging? Well, as with most things, it depends. And it depends on the role that your accountant plays, because this varies substantially from one accountant to another. At one end of the spectrum, you have the accountant who you might see once a year. You'll go to their office, you'll drop off your records, they'll do your accounts, they'll let you know what your tax bill is, and they'll say, bye, see you next year. At the other end of the spectrum, you'll have the accountant who works with you throughout the course of the entire year, working with you in real time to help you manage your finance function, giving you ideas on how to grow your business and increase your profits, acting as a soundboard for any questions you may have, proactively coming up with ideas to help you save on tax, essentially being your trusted business advisor. Clearly, these two examples are worlds apart, and therefore how each of these accountants will charge you will vary. So going back to the original question, how should your accountant charge you? Well, let's first look at how they definitely should not be charging you, and that is based on the time they spend on your affairs. Think about it. If your accountant is unorganised, is inefficient, is simply slow off the mark, and spends hours and hours on your accounts and tax return, that means that you are penalised for the extra time they are spending and get a higher invoice as a result, which is complete madness and totally unfair. How your accountant should be charging is by reference to the amount of value that they bring to you. Now that value can be quantified, for example, by how much tax that they have saved you in the year and in subsequent years, how much extra profit they've helped you to generate through their advisory services, how much time and money they have saved you by fully managing your finance function, thereby saving you the cost of recruiting, of training, of managing qualified finance professionals to do the same, which could cost you anywhere between £50,000 and £100,000. Bottom line is, the price you pay has to be less than the value you receive. The onus is upon your accountant to communicate and demonstrate the value they are generating, and then you can decide whether their price is reasonable or not.